The Elk Park to Needleton train stop hiking route in the San Juans is deservedly very popular. After all, how many backpacking trips start and end with a scenic train ride? But virtually everyone hikes clockwise, despite the railroad accommodating a Needleton to Elk Park counterclockwise track. Several members of our group of Tucson backpackers had done the climb up the Colorado Trail from Elk Park to the Continental Divide 6 years ago and weren't eager to repeat that. So we opted to start at Needleton. In this video, I'll explain why you might want to consider this option. First of all, on day one, you start off almost 1,000 feet lower at Needleton, which gives you a little more time to adapt to the altitude. And there are a ton of campsites about 6 miles in at the popular Chicago Basin, which is a good distance after getting off the train around 11 a.m. On day two, we climbed over Columbine Pass, which is wicked steep and slippery the last 100 or so yards. Our group were unanimous that they were happy to be going up for that last stretch and not sliding down on their butts to keep from slipping and sliding. After that, you have a gentle 7 miles down to the campsites at the Vallecito Bridge. We then took 2 days to go up the long climb to Hunchback Pass and Kite Lake, spending a night along the way at beautiful Rock Creek. We, of course, made the mistake of camping on the wrong side of the creek and started the next day with wet feet. Though the elevation gain wasn't too bad, the hundreds of fallen trees over the trail requiring us to go around, under, or over really slowed us down, and I didn't see any other good campsites for 7 people along this stretch, so not many alternatives to break up the distance. Day 5 started with a very steep climb up the unnamed pass above Kite Lake. But once you hit the Colorado Trail, it's all downhill. If we had been disciplined, we could have gotten an early start and made it to the train in 5 days. But after traveling all the way from Tucson, we took it easy and spent a night at the beautiful campsite about 3 miles from the train stop. This allowed us to sleep in on our last day and have a leisurely stroll to meet the train at 2:30. Since we had hiked up this segment of the Colorado Trail 6 years ago, we enjoyed the views without having to turn around and look back like you have to do when hiking uphill. And everyone preferred doing those crazy switchbacks at the top, going downhill rather than huffing and puffing uphill. When all was said and done, we were happy with our decision to hike from Needleton to Elk Park. It was a great hike. I hope you find this video useful. And if you have any questions about the trip, feel free to ask in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching.
How far out she's gonna go? You're gonna be able to see her.